Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I am 𝗠𝘀𝘁𝗲𝗿, your host today on the Frequency of Abundance. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here and you haven't been before, this is something that we do every single day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. On the weekends, I let you sleep until 1. And we're looking at coming up with these captivating talks. Now we're going into Season 3. In Season 1, we had the deep internal self-development. In Season 2, we were looking at more of relationships and communication. Now in Season 3, as we're wrapping it up in the next couple days and finishing, we are going through the business essentials online. So if you're online doing business, these are the essentials. It's not the basics, it's not the fundamentals, it's not boring. It is the highest level of intricacy on things that may seem simple. Like when you go to a fancy restaurant and you just order an omelet, it's going to be one of the best omelets you ever had. That's a fact. Even though there's 1, 2, 3 ingredients maximum, there's a difference. So this is going to bring you back to where it is that it all started. Make sure that you didn't miss anything that's critical to everlasting success and springboarding you into that as soon as possible. We are going to be here. And I wanted you to know this is an interactive place, so ask questions, pop in, give a like, give a share, give a thumbs up in the comments. It helps the algorithm and helps us broadcast this to more and more people. The goal of the Frequency of Abundance, we have a free group for you in LinkedIn. I'll put the, contact in the chat. Voila. You have all the contact information in the chat now. So that's where, if you wanted to speak one-on-one with me, by all means. If you wanted to be a guest on the show, reach out. I'd love to say hi. We're starting Season 4 soon, and we're going to have so many interviews and spotlights on people doing good works in ways that what they're doing can help others. That's the entire point. We believe that community, that support is really, really important for everybody. So, free community over on LinkedIn. You can either pop it into the chat, or you go to LinkedIn and you literally search the Frequency of Abundance, click groups, you're there, you're done. If you wanted a little detail more, you can go into our paid group. It's tens of dollars a month, but it's a private community. There we believe the tide raises all boats. So we're going to have group coaching, there's networking, there's accountability partners, there's so much fun. If you wanted to go a level above that and go, hey, this Frequency of Abundance thing, okay, I like it. I'll either enjoy it myself and get some notes and maybe help some of my friends and customers out. Maybe I might even join the community and see what that's about. The next level up, if you wanted to see, really, really depends on you. If you wanted to go personal or professional. On a personal level, I've been an elite energy coach for the last 30 years. I started with Cirque du Soleil, Olympians, national sports teams all over the world. I've had about 15,000 people come through my coaching, written 2 best-selling books on energy management, how to go up, down, and neutralize. So I've got a peak performance personal momentum retreat coming up. If you'd like to know more, reach out to me. There's even a preview event comes up every Thursday night, 7 p.m. So if you wanted to know what it's like, see some of the exercises, have some fun, reach out to me. If you want to go to the highest level of peak performance training, you're already personally and professionally at 9 out of 10 and you want to get that little extra 9.1, 9.2, reach out to me. Love to have that conversation. We play in that incredible intersection between time and energy. And you can't get more time, but you can get more energy. Now, if you're looking on the professional side, all of this Frequency of Abundance beauty is sponsored by Allura Creative Agency. We are the world's first, and as far as I know, the only, not-for-profit public relations house. So we handpick the clients that we work with, and what we'll do is we'll blow a dog whistle to their target audience. If they're hunting whales, like C-suite executives, leaders, we have an incredible mechanism with the most incredible exclusive online events that your target audience gets delighted to come to. You get co-hosted, so you don't introduce yourself or your offer, and they want to now see the spotlighted you and book a one-on-one. It's an incredible new way to go. Reach out if it's something that helps you professionally get a bigger spotlight on you. So up the tree, down the tree, how involved or how deeply rooted into our community you want to go, being a not-for-profit, this is all give. So this is here for you to see if there's any way that we can help you, anyone that you know, because we do believe the tide raises all the boats. Now, for this week, you went through Motivational Mondays, content that converts. Transformational Tuesdays, lead magnets that work. You are looking at Winning Wednesdays, podcasting, YouTube, blogging. Thriving Thursdays, how to create viral content and get more engagement online. You, needless to say, are here on Fearless Friday, mastering LinkedIn and Instagram for coaches. A simple strategy to attract clients. Oh, today's going to be so much fun. Hang out for tomorrow and finish up on Sunday. Successful Saturday is going to have social proof and testimonials. Soaring Sunday is going to have AI and automation. How fun, eh? Oh, I'm excited. Now, back to the my Greek mountain. If you've been watching closely, I've been playing around with a couple other fluids and seeing what works the best for hydration and such. So, always open, always interested and curious to explore. If we're looking at specifically the must-know differences between, LinkedIn, Instagram, there's going to be a way to attract these high-end clients without chasing. So, without further ado, let me show you a proper way to do this. If you've ever wondered which platform, LinkedIn or Instagram, is best, and for me, right, like what's best for me. So why am I posting and not getting clients? How do I attract clients without feeling salesy? Ugh. Stick with me today. We're going to give you a proven simple technique. It'll turn those connections into paying clients. You won't have to chase. You won't have to spam people. Grab your coffee, pad, paper, notes, take a deep breath. Let's get started. Part one. We got to put the key differences between LinkedIn and Instagram out there. So first, let's get clear on how these programs work. And more importantly, the back-end platform mechanism behind the programs. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like a networking event filled with professionals. So people are there for business. They're looking for solutions, partnerships. They're looking for insights. This is where your credibility, your content, and your authority matter the most. Instagram, on the other hand, it's a bit more personal. So it's going to be a place for connection, for storytelling, behind-the-scenes moments. It's less about what you do and more about who you are. So if you're a coach targeting corporate professionals, entrepreneurs, executives, LinkedIn is your gold mine. If you're working with personal development seekers, solopreneurs, wellness clients, or creatives, Instagram is your sweet spot. So exercise, grab pen and paper, fire off those neural synapses. Let's make some new connections. Write down, what's your ideal client's daily habits? What are they more likely to spend time on? Where? Is it Instagram or LinkedIn? That's where you should focus 80% of your content. Number two. In part two, let's take a look at the attraction formula. So this is why clients come to you. If we're looking at getting clients to come to you instead of you chasing them, that's attraction. So in the attraction formula, number one, position yourself as the go-to expert. On LinkedIn, create a killer headline that tells people what you do in one sentence. Example, helping coaches book 5 clients per month using a proven strategy. Ooh. Position yourself as the go-to expert. Helping coaching clients book 5 more per month. Interesting. Okay. Specific, making it clear. If on Instagram, you want to optimize your bio with a clear transformation statement. And then a link to book a call, right? That's going to be the secret sauce. So each one is slightly different. If you're creating content that connects and converts on LinkedIn, you post one valuable insight or lesson 3 times a week. Doesn't seem like a lot, I know. And for us, we're restreaming and posting every single day. This is one of those situations where if you have some followers on LinkedIn like I do, and do it in a different way. Reach out to me. If you have even more, I'd love to have that conversation. Because there's different ways to play. Once you break that 10,000 mark, LinkedIn starts treating you a little different. The algorithm is a little bit nicer. There's a difference with where we're going with that on a daily post because of the authority that I already have on LinkedIn. Compared to somebody who's trying to get more, you don't want to go to LinkedIn jail. And you don't want to be ignored. What the heck's the point of all that effort? So, Post one valuable insight or lesson 3 times a week on LinkedIn. On Instagram, you want to share one engaging story, one behind the scenes moment. You want to do that every day. So daily versus 3 times a week. Both platforms, they love engagement, like love, capital letters. Ask questions, encourage comments, reply thoughtfully. Really get people to see what's going on in there. Really take a look. Now, if you have a question here, let me put that in the chat. Wonderful. And if you're feeling what we're putting down and picking it up, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, give us a like. Awesome. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. Let's use the 80-20 rule, but let's use it for direct outreach. So, 80% of your leads should come from content and engagement. 20% should come from personalized outreach. I'll talk about that in a second. 80% of your leads should come from content and engagement, meaning your content was, wow, somebody engaged on that and you were smart enough to engage back and make sure that, oh, okay, thanks for thumbs up, thanks for commenting, yes, absolutely. The content, then the engagement, and together, now they want to talk to you. The 20% that comes from personalized outreach, that's going to be a slight different strategy. So, exercises. Number 1, in 2 sentences. 1, 2, write your LinkedIn headline and your Instagram bio. Use the examples above. Give yourself some clarity with that, right? If you have a tagline from work or something like that, it's wonderful. One of my clients, they are an incredible AI company, and they go into other companies and help them kind of find old leads and bring them back to life. I'm like, so we're reactivating cash assets. Ooh, okay, like that. And we can put that right under your name. Reactivate your cash assets. So people that are in business and like that and know business speak will be like, ding, ding, ding. You don't need 2 sentences if you have that much clarity. Now, if you need to expand, expand. 2 sentences, write your LinkedIn headline, Instagram bio, use the examples above. Then number 2, plan the next 3 content ideas. I want you to position yourself as an expert. What could you talk about as an expert? Doesn't have to be the most expertist person on earth. You don't have to be the only one. You don't have to be the greatest and the oldest or any of that, but you do have to be one. So, what would position you as an expert? 3 pieces of content. Those are the next 3 that you put out there. I want you to be seen properly. If we're going to turn followers into paying clients, you don't need 10,000 followers to get clients. You need the right conversations. So here's how to move people from interested to invested. There's a big difference. Now, there's a warm-up strategy. You're looking at this 3 to 5 days, let's say, before you do your outreach. Engage with their content first. Comment on LinkedIn. Reply to Instagram stories. Drop valuable insights in their DMs. Not selling, just helping. That's a warm-up strategy. You do that 3 to 5 days before you do your actual outreach. Then let's do the connection to conversion message. On LinkedIn, it's a little different. On LinkedIn, it would look like, hey, John, I saw your post about veterinarians. Loved your take. Curious, are you working on improving anything in that realm this year? Now, if I was more specific, it'd be better. Client acquisition. Ooh, okay. So, hey, name. I saw your post about topic. Loved your take. Curious, are you working on improving specific problem this year? Reach out to me if you want that outwritten, but I'm pretty sure you can see it. It's very simple. Hey, John, saw your post about marketing. Loved your take. Curious, are you working on improving marketing functions and efficiencies this year? Specific. On Instagram, you want to go, hey, John, I saw your story on marketing. So relatable. What's your biggest challenge with marketing effectiveness right now? And it's a more human reach out, and implies that you might have a challenge and that I might be the solution for it. And if they go and bite with that, that's how you connect direct from conversation. Number 3, an invitation without pressure. So this one is an easy way to explain, and I feel it. For me, I have a personal wellness retreat coming up with my beautiful wife and a couple other friends and clients and people that I know and trust that play in that energetic personal wellness space. It's free for people to come attend. If they want to do a hot seat and get a mastermind, sure, they'll pay a couple bucks. But the content is there and available for everyone. So it's really, really about an invitation to a free event. It's really about an opportunity to explore conversation with you. So in there's also so many different ways that you can play. That's why if you wanted to come to a more personal development and a 3-day, mastermind energy retreat, by all means, come join me at Personal Momentum. If you want to know what it's like, come to my preview event every Thursday night, 7 p.m. 30 minutes, free. I'll answer questions, go through some exercises. So I give this to you as an example. Those are invitations without pressure. You can come to these things. They don't cost you anything. If it tickles your fancy, stay, play. If it doesn't, adios. That's where I want you to come from and have that sense of, hey, there's an invitation, but there's no pressure. So after 2-3 exchanges, invite them to a free resource, a live training, a quick call. It's simple. You're talking to them. You're like, I'm actually just hosting a training on this. Want me to send it over? Would you like a link? Would you like to join? I'm going to send you a recording. Anything. Be human. Be helpful. So this is going to lead to sales conversations without being pushy because you're being helpful. This one's going to be fun for you. Here's an exercise. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to DM. And I know that you're like, I know. You have to. This is not brave like posting on all your community and being vulnerable for everyone to see. This is just DMing 3 people, which is a different kind of vulnerability. So you already know them. Yes. This isn't going to be something that risks the relationship. Don't worry. It'll deepen it. Now, DM 3 people today using the connection to conversation message above. Connection to conversation. What did we do? Number 1, warm them up for a couple days, engaged in their content. Number 2, made it specific on LinkedIn, made it specific on Instagram in a softer way. Number 3, after 2-3 exchanges, invited them to some sort of free resource, training, live, a one-on-one. That's what I want you to send. Start that process with 3 people today. If you need help, reach out to me. If you want me to be one of those people so I can give feedback to you as a guinea pig, reach out to me. If you wanted to come be on the show, if you wanted to play in our energy world, if you wanted to come to one of the retreats, if you wanted to come be featured, if you wanted in any capacity, all roads lead back to reach out to me. I'd love to say hi. Let's look at a couple final takeaways so that we really, really focus on nailing this in, because it's not an or, it's an and. You just need to know that 80% of your time, if you're hunting these type of whales, is on LinkedIn. And 80% of your time, if you're hunting these type of whales, that's on IG. So pick. Recap. LinkedIn equals authority, credibility. Instagram equals connection and storytelling. Focus on 1 to 3 high-value posts per week. Quality is going to always beat quantity. You also do want to have consistency as a word in there, and I know that a lot don't. Quality is excellent, and the number 1, quality is king. And if you're worrying about, should I be posting this many times or that many times, that's more of a quantity question. The idea is consistency. It would be great to say, I want to post 7 days a week, but if you can't get your butt out of bed, don't do it. Going to disappoint and lose your audience and disenchant and alienate them very quickly. You need to be consistent. So number 1 would be quality. Number 2 would be consistency. And then if you get around to it, sure, go for quantity. But everybody who wants the quality and the consistency would rather tune in Mondays or Thursdays and Fridays and Saturday, whatever schedule you come up with. They'd rather know it and believe it and set their watch to it. I have people that wake up around the world literally and go, you're the first thing I watch in the morning, so I need to be here. Otherwise, people are going to sleep in, man. I don't want to be responsible for that. That's horrible. So everybody's got to be responsible. Everyone's got to keep and take care of everybody else. Now, let's work on engagement and personal outreach. We're going to attract those 3 clients without chasing. Your challenge today: pick one strategy we've covered, implement it in the next 24 hours. If you have questions or concerns, reach out. If you want me to be your guinea pig, reach out. Now, if you want, by all means, you can just DM the word audit. I'll give you a personalized LinkedIn or Instagram review just to take a look and tell you a couple quick ways to optimize your profile, get a little better client retraction. Clearly on the house. We're here to help, okay? Know that there's only a couple episodes left. I want you to pop in tomorrow, 1 p.m., sleep in, relax. I want you to make sure that you're here for us because we're here for you. And the give and take and that beautiful feedback, oh my goodness, what a form of appreciation. So, successful Saturday. Social proof and testimonials, how to leverage client wins for more sales. You already got these wins. I can help you leverage those to make more sales quicker and easier. And we're ending season 3. What a beautiful season on Business Essentials Online with your Soaring Sunday, AI and automation, how to save time and make more money in your business. And next season, we're actually going to have a couple AI specialists come talk to us as well. We're going to have so many different ways to play, so I want you to be there. If you're passive and you want to sit back, do it. Suck it up like a sponge. If you're active and you want to jump on that springboard, reach out to us and make sure that you're part of this community, that you're on our shows, that you're talking, that you're making yourself big splash. If you want to work with Allure and have us put a huge spotlight on you and who you touch and who you serve and how you serve them, please reach out. Want to say hi. Want to make sure that we're all playing together. Now, I will let you boogie. Let's get back to our day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sleep in, rest, relax. Ruminate, marinate, have some fun.